This is a post by Bukele. Today, the first 238 members of Venezuelan criminalization organization Tren de Aragua arrived in our country. They were immediately transferred to CECOT, the Terrorism Confinement Center, for a period of 1 year. The United States will pay a very low fee for them, but a high one for us. Are they saying that like the United States, as in like for us, it's not that much money, but for them, it's like a lot because of the economic difference? Is that what he's saying? Yeah. I mean, I guess that makes sense. Like if they have like these super prisons already and they know how to do it, they have the process for it, then yeah, it could be cheaper to just ship it off to them, right? Over time, these actions combined with the production already being generated by more than 40K engaged inmates engaged in various workshops and labor under the zero idleness program. Bro, they're forced laboring all of the prisoners. Holy shit. We will help make our prison system self-sustainable. As of today, it costs $20 million per year. On this occasion, the U.S. has also sent us 23 MS-13 members wanted by Salvadorian justice, including 2 ringleaders. One of them is a member of a criminal organization's highest structure. This will help us finalize intel. Dude, how is Bukele still alive, bro? Isn't there a lot of gangs that like freaking... Like, I was always under the impression that politicians couldn't do shit. This is the excuse I always heard. That politicians in like south of the American border, all the way down through South America, couldn't do shit because the criminals were in so much control that they would just kill people. So how did he do it? Like I thought the criminals were just as armed up as the military, and that they literally couldn't do anything about it. So what's the real reason? This will help us finalize intelligence gathering and go after the last remnants of MS-13, including the former new members, money, weapons, drugs, hideouts, collaborators, and sponsors. As always, we will continue advancing in the fight against organized crime, but this time we are also helping our allies, making our prison system self-sustainable, and obtaining vital intelligence to make our country an even safer place, all in a single action. May God bless El Salvador, and may God bless the United States. Oh my God, dude. I love this guy. This guy's great.
I sent you a follow-up tweet.
You sent me a follow-up tweet? I didn't watch the video yet, though. But the crazy thing is, so before this, before this, El Salvador was like basically being terrorized by like all of these organized gangs. And then this guy gets into office and he just cleans it up. And now people are like a lot safer in the streets because of this dude. Like he single-handedly did it. And he was just like really hardcore. And there's like a lot of people that were saying things against him because of how hardcore he was. But yeah, that's crazy. Loyalty of the common people. Now they can see that the gangs can be beaten. Now they can defy them. Yeah, exactly. Let's watch the video. All right. They have a video. Let's watch it. What the fuck is this? No. They make a fucking promo video? Wait. They made like an actual promo video for this? Oh my God. Holy fuck. That's so crazy. So you know how like other countries, how each country tries to like kind of create a thing within their country that is useful for other countries in order to like be relevant, right? Like, you know how like Taiwan, for instance, does a lot of like chips, right? And so like everybody's always talking about Taiwan because they have chips. Did Bukele just make prisons his thing? He's like, I like our country, El Salvador, we're the legends of incarceration. Is that what they did? Is this the ad for it? Yo, is a window PMag. Is that a window PMag? Those are my favorite mags. Holy fuck. I want some in 300 blackout. If they have like a 300 blackout, like specific one, I want it. He's like becoming Australia, like the OG Australia, except they're running it. Hey, Hey, Noam Chan, thank you so much for the prime. Thank you and welcome. Thank you. El Salvador equals impel down. I fucking can't. Thanks, Noam. Thank you. Thank you for the bits, man. Thank you. It almost like it almost has like the same feel, right? Like the music that they chose for it almost has the same feel to it, just without like the without the iconic part, but like the beat, you know. Dude, are people gonna make fucking memes now? Oh, dude, like fucking Bukele like dressed up as Magellan would be so funny. Oh man. That's so crazy. Holy fuck. Dude, holy fuck. Dude, this is so crazy. Like, they're so hardcore. Like, guys, I get it. I get it that they're criminals. And I get, like, we should be hardcore. Dude, but, like, I'm gonna be real. Probably just, like, the way that we've, like, kind of treated criminals with, like, cutesy time. This kind of makes me feel a little uncomfortable. And I don't mean, like, ideologically. I mean, obviously, like, you gotta do what you gotta do, right? But, like, I've never seen it before, like, to this level. You know what I mean? Like, it's, like, almost shocking to see it. Like, fuck. Look at that. They just grab the dude, fucking jam his head down and just pull him out. The other dude just grabs him by the head and just grab like a fucking cat. Look, he grabbed him like on the back of his neck like a freaking cat. Okay, I mean, obviously they're criminals and they've terrorized a lot of people. And I'm not saying that it's wrong. I'm not saying that this is wrong. I'm saying it's like, man, like even I'm kind of like, holy shit. Do you see what I'm saying? Like I'm not trying to say like this is out of line or something. It's so shocking to like actually see it happen. I'm just like, fuck. I can see why a lot of people get uncomfortable. They feel uncomfortable from this because it looks really uncomfortable, you know? Like shit, dude. They're doing this to display fear.
It has to be to that level so the gangs keep moving and can't ID the cops so the gang doesn't.
Thank you for the bits. Thank you. Thank you, 500. Yeah, and that's why a lot of them, like for instance, everybody, if you look, they're all wearing masks, and this is so they can't. Oh, maybe that's why. See, but the thing is like that Bukele is he's well recognized, and I don't want anything to happen to him. But like, dude, how hasn't it? You know what I mean? Like, have they just tried and we just don't know about it? Like, it's kind of mind blowing to me that like he was able to like actually pull this off when everyone else said it was impossible. Oh, is that why they keep their heads down? Is that what you guys are saying? They're keeping their heads down so they can't look up and look around. So they have no info, basically. It's to keep... I mean, why don't they just fucking put a bag over their head then at this point? Now, the more I think about it, the more it doesn't really track, because if you wanted them to just not be able to see, you just put a bag over their head. This must be not just... This isn't just to keep them from knowing. This is also to humiliate them, I think. That's what I think it is. They do a bunch of stuff to make the gangs not look cool. Yeah. You have to remember that these people in the prison are the worst of the worst human beings in the world. They have done things that fully justify them not being treated well. I think what Shalavan said like kind of makes a lot of sense. They do a bunch of stuff to make them look not cool. Yeah, yeah. Like you definitely like a warning,
fighting.
right?
Can't kick or fight back if you're hunched
Like
over.
like to like anyone that like thought about being in a gang, like look at this, look how fucked up it is. Like, dude, like don't even try, you know? Thank you for the bits, Sartoga, thank you. And yeah, it keeps them from fighting. Yeah, true. It's just, dude. Did somebody take off their shoe? Somebody get mad and take their shoe off? One of them like lost their shoe. Oh, somebody kicked their shoe off, I think. Oh, he lost his shoe? Wait, no, somebody else lost their shoe here too. Someone took their shoes off, I guess in defiance. And this guy just kicked it, I think. Is that what happened? Oh no, he's missing a shoe. He might have like dropped, he might have gotten, like his shoe might have came off and then he tried to put it back on and he kicked it. This is what I mean, guys. Like, dude, this is so hardcore. It's like gut wrenching, you know? It's like, it makes me like uncomfortable. It's like staring at like it's like almost like looking at war footage, like uncomfortable, you know? It's pretty tame. I don't know, man. Like the way that they're handling the people, like shoving their heads and like treating them like they're fucking cats is crazy. You know, I mean, not in the good ways, but just like the one where they grabbed the guy by the head and they pulled him out. And again, like, don't get me wrong, guys. Like, I'm saying, like, I don't think this is wrong, but it's just, it feels like I can see why people who are a little bit more emotional could see this and like feel really bad about it and be really upset, right? I'm just trying to think about like how other people would feel. It's an unironic woman brain thing. Saying that needs to be done can be distasteful. Yeah, I mean, that's true. But again, like I'm able to separate that, right? I'm able to separate like this looks awful, but like it's necessary. But I guess I see what you mean. I think women are a little bit more emotional, probably. I have this all the time with like my friends where they're like not emotional at all. Most of my friends are guys, and like a lot of them are like not emotional at all. And I'm like a little bit more emotional than them for sure. Anyway, I'll link this, dude. This is wild. I'll link you guys the thing there. Anyway, there's apparently like another one too here. Federal judge orders deportation flights carrying alleged Venezuelan gangbangers to return to the U.S. Blocks Trump from invoking Alien Enemies Act. Oopsie. Oh my God. Yo, Kenny, thank you. Hey, Kenny, how's it going?
The way they keep the prisoner heads down, it's both a power move to inflict psychological harm and a control move to limit their physical movement
Thank you, Fishies. Thank you for the bits. Yeah, it makes 100% sense to me what you said. He said oopsie too late with the emoji. Oh, dude, this guy's crazy, man. He's wild. Dude, and they fucking love this guy. They love this guy. Like he's like, because the thing is so I watched a documentary on this, and like El Salvador was like, it was before this guy came into power. El Salvador was a place where the general population was fucking afraid to do anything because it was absolutely controlled by gangs.
If you have
that
seen
people were living in actual
videos,
terror.
You would understand why people say that this treatment is tame in comparison.
Yeah, of course. Optimistic pessimist. I mean, I've seen many videos of that kind of stuff. In my days on the internet, you know. Yeah. So El Salvador, a lot of the people were living in fear. This guy came into power and he was just like, fuck it. And he just went like hardcore. He did a lot of things that were, and here's the thing. Bukele did a lot of things that are questionably legal. Like the legality of what he did, very questionable. But one thing is indisputable is that the average person is living in a lot more safety and is a lot happier than before. It's kind of like, man, it's nothing of what he did was actually questionable. I forgot exactly what it was, Julio, but didn't he do something to like usurp power? He did some kind of he evoked some kind of emergency power, didn't he? It questioned the results of the elections. No, what happened? He suspended the Constitution. Is that what happened? He did everything within the law. That was after he was elected. He suspended due process temporarily. No, there was man, maybe you should watch that. Anyway, if you guys want to see the documentary,